LadiesWelcomeOliviaGaxiola.com. Now we want to welcome our first guest to the show. Perfect timing to welcome her to Candidly Krystal. Her name is Olivia. She is the owner of FIT Tucson. As you can see all the details there, you got to follow her on Instagram at FIT Tucson. Olivia, welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are good. Are you celebrating the new year?
Oh, I am. I just want to make sure. Can you girls see me?
We see you amazing. You look great.
Where are you? It's like you're in some sultry, dark place. Where's that?
Oh, I'm in my boyfriend's home, and I couldn't figure out his lights, so his lights are red right now.
Oh, you set the mood. You set the mood for this segment.
Today, so yeah.
So Olivia, you are such a busy lady. We're so happy, first of all, to have you on the show. You are the owner of FIT Tucson. I want to know, first off, just right off the bat, how has it been owning a business right now in the middle of this crazy, unprecedented year?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I opened up back in November of last year. So it's officially going to be a year. Well, actually, it's going to be a year this month, officially being open. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. We started teaching classes back in January, and so everything was great. You know, everything was happening, and it was thriving, and everything was going as planned. And then boom, March happens, and it's just from like 0 to 100, but backwards. It just, you know,
and being creative. It's like 0 to 100. Be creative. Eyes are got your blindfold on and your arms behind your back. Go.
Yeah, no, seriously, we had to regroup. Literally, when this happened, it was from one day to the next. We had a meeting. We were like, okay, what are we going to do? Where are we going to take our classes? So we immediately started hosting classes at the park. We started at Reed Park, and then we moved our classes to UA Mall. And then from UA Mall, we slowly moved back into the studio. So that's what we did for a few months.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great for you guys to pivot that quickly. And were there a lot of people that were attending these classes? Because everybody was cooped up at that time. So I would imagine they'd want to get out.
Yeah, absolutely. So we had classes. Most of the time they were really full. And then we had some days where it was just like we had like 2 people and we were like, okay, well, some people just aren't ready. And we would actually, we were getting a lot of messages where they were letting us know, hey, you know, we do want to support, but we're just not ready yet. We're just not ready to get out there. So I understand. I absolutely understand where they're coming from.
Yeah, definitely. So you offer all of these different types of classes and group fitness classes. So tell us what types of classes you offer and for what types of fitness levels.
Yeah, so we offer yoga, we offer bar, and we offer cardio sculpt. So bar is more for the person that wants to get in shape but isn't trying to do anything like HIIT, for example. Krystal, I know that you're starting yoga, and I think you're on like day
7.
Day 7.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's the reason to celebrate.
Yay! That's the reason to celebrate. Bar is kind of like yoga because it's not high intensity. We're not doing HIIT. We're not doing anything that's crazy, but you also get your workout in. And we also do offer yoga for those yogis that love to, you know, get their morning flow on. And then also cardio sculpt for those who actually want to do HIIT, want something more intense, and they're wanting to sweat. Cardio is your class. So there's different levels, but of course, every class has its modifications.
Yeah. You know what? I think about us almost going into 2021. People tend to make these New Year's resolutions, want these healthy lifestyles. And I know sometimes we see jokes about it on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, my gym was so packed today, blah, 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 blah. But in reality, we should all celebrate that people are trying to be more healthy. People are instead really encourage them. So I bring this up because for you, as a small business owner who has a gym, a fitness center here in Tucson, what do you have to say to both sides? What do you have to say to the hardcore dedicated people who are going to be in the gym every day, and then to the people really starting this new journey in 2021?
Yeah, that's a great question. So for those who are, you know, hardcore into working out, I'm all for that. But of course, I'm all for those who are barely starting, those who are beginning, those who are, you know, The pros, I would say everyone has their level. So for those who are getting back in, more power to you. For the beginners, I definitely would recommend you starting something at home. You know, it doesn't always have to be at the studio. It doesn't, like I tell my clients, if you guys feel more comfortable at home, do it at home. It's all about you feeling comfortable what you're doing at the end of the day. But for those, for example, I have clients that are like, what can we do from home, but still, support FIT? Yeah. So Thursdays, we have live classes. We have live bar class at 9:30. And so we're starting to do live IG classes. But for those who are trying to get back in and are at the gym, do it. At the end of the day, there's no judgment zone here. Whatever feels safe for you at the end of the day is what's best.
And when somebody is trying, I'm sorry, Krystal, when someone's trying to plan, this resolution, this fitness plan, and they come to you, how can FIT Tucson make sure they stay accountable and not give up after week 3 or week 4, which I know I've done it. I have, trust me, there's been a new year where I'm like, new year, new me. And then I'm on the couch 3 weeks later, like after these bonbons and chips and salsa.
And yeah, no, that's honestly, so Krystal, that's a really great question, because the whole purpose of me creating FIT is not, I was that girl. I was that girl that was, going to bar 3 and just being like, I don't, I'll go once a week and then I'll drop it and then I won't go. But I'm all about creating that relationship with a person, creating that bond more than anything. I'm all about women empowerment. So creating that comfort zone, that comfort community first, more than anything, creating friendships. That way we hold each other accountable more than anything. And just not to have like a little sales pitch here, but we are providing right now an offer that's crazy good right now. That's a reason to celebrate. Yeah, literally, you can buy 10 classes for the price of 5 right now. It's crazy. It's so crazy right now. So it's $60 for 10 classes as opposed to $120.
Wow.
So that's something that we're doing for the month of January, and we want to start creating that, that community and that community bond more than anything, and then hold each other accountable as we're going at it.
That is a great price. If you think about that, you've got 10 classes you're getting for the price of 5. It's making you accountable because you're paying for it. And it's like, okay, I'm going to attend these. I'm going to make sure that I get my money's worth and really make a difference. You know what I noticed? Again, it's only 7 days, so I don't want to be like I'm some yogi here that's learned everything. But after 7 days, I can't tell you how different my body feels, like stretching, picking things up where I used to like sound like a glow stick. It would just pop and crack. It feels good. Yeah. And it motivates you to want to stick with it,
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. And Krystal, watch when you're on day 30, you're going to feel great, and you're more great. And you're going to want to just keep going. And at the end of the day, you're going to have those days where you're obviously not going to feel motivated, but that's where discipline comes in.
Oh, I totally agree. Wow. Well, again, let's show that offer one more time. This is what FIT Tucson is offering here for the new year. If you want to be able to jump in and secure this deal, highly recommend that you do 10 classes for the price of 5. It's regularly $120. Limited offer right now. You can get it for $60. Don't wait though. Don't say, I'll do this in February after I get my stimulus money. No, try and secure this now, because you want to make sure you are so set up for the new year. Oh man, Olivia, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, girl, so much for having me.
Oh, it was a pleasure. And of course, if you want more info, you can always check them out. She is on Instagram. You can find her right now. Olivia, thank you again for coming on Candidly Krystal. And the next time, maybe we'll do a live workout video with you.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you, ladies. Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you.